In the past few years, the world has witnessed some truly unexplainable things. Strange lights.
Oh my god. Holy
living clouds. And sounds that haunt the skies. Some call them miracles, for others they are warnings. So, are we really witnessing the end of our world? Let's find out.
Oh my god, that is strange.
Last year, in a small town in Romania, locals witnessed something that left them stunned. A strange spherical glow appeared in the clouds, slowly transforming into a ring of fire. It looked as if the cloud itself was burning, and people started believing that a portal was opening, a sign that the end of the world might be near.
Look, east! Look east!
Everyone watched in shock and worry as it stayed on the sky for a short while, then vanished suddenly, almost like nature was trying to send a mysterious warning. Unreal experience. A strange, otherworldly trumpet sound cut through Greenland's snowy expanse, catching a group of tourists completely off guard. This was the hum, a mysterious noise said to come from the heavens as a warning of the end times. Experiencing it in the vast, icy landscape was surreal, and I'm sure it left a lasting impression, changing the way many of them see the world. Mysterious evening.
Oh mommy. Oh mommy. Oh mommy.
The sky over a small Mexican town came alive with eerie sounds one evening, echoing like whispers from another world. Locals staring upward, unsure of what they were hearing. The haunting noises filled the air, making it feel like the start of something terrifying. But after a while, everything returned to normal, though no one ever really knew exactly what had happened that evening. End-time prophecies. Few books have sparked as much debate as Revelation, often seen as a cryptic warning about the end times. Its passages describe unprecedented destruction, and many interpret them as a timeline for catastrophic events that could occur this century. From devastating hurricanes and earthquakes to asteroid strikes, some experts believe the world is already witnessing signs of the seven seals breaking. References to falling stars, like wormwood, may hint at comets or asteroids. Or maybe the sign is coming sooner than we're expecting. Portal in cloud. A strange cloud appeared in the sky over Romania, sending out weird blue lights that looked almost otherworldly. Locals started talking, thinking it could be a secret portal, one of those you never know what might come out of. Nothing actually emerged, though. The cloud just hovered for a while, glowing and mysterious, and then slowly disappeared. Newton prediction. Sir Isaac Newton, the legendary scientist who discovered gravity, once predicted the world would end in 2060. In a letter written in 1704, he calculated this date using biblical prophecies, blending science with theology. While that seems wild, some scientists today warn of potential asteroid impacts, like a huge one possibly hitting Earth in 2032. Whether prophecy or science, Newton's prediction reminds us that humans have always been fascinated and sometimes terrified by doomsday scenarios. Scariest trumpet.
Lighten up now.
We've heard a lot of strange trumpet sounds before, but this one is honestly the scariest yet. In the video, you can see clouds rolling in, the weather shifting, and then that eerie trumpet sound echoing through the sky. This isn't something normal. I don't get why people are ignoring it, because it feels serious, like a real warning. Maybe soon, these haunting sounds will be heard all around the world. Energetic portal. Earlier, I showed you some strange phenomena in the clouds, but this one tops them all. This time, strange blue lights were emerging from the clouds almost like some kind of powerful energy. Slowly, the cloud formed into a perfect ring shape, glowing like an energetic portal in the sky. Nothing unusual happened afterward, but seriously, doesn't it feel like all this could be pointing towards something? Skyfall mystery. Beachgoers in Miami were enjoying a beautiful rainbow when something strange caught their eyes far out over the ocean. A long, glowing tail of light was stretching down from the sky. It looked like something descending straight from outer space. Some believed something had entered our world, while others feared there might be some kind of otherworldly activity happening deep within the sea. Red sun. People in Canada couldn't believe their eyes when the sun turned a deep, glowing red. It looked more like a sun from a distant planet than our own, burning with an eerie glow that didn't feel normal at all. People had different opinions about it. Some believed it was a sign that something bad was about to happen, while others thought there must be a natural explanation for this strange phenomenon. Red sky. Last year in Zhejiang, China, locals witnessed a night that felt straight out of an apocalypse. For a brief time, the entire sky turned deep red, as if Judgment Day had arrived and the heavens might collapse at any moment. People were terrified by what they were seeing. Experts later explained it was caused by the refraction of red lights from fishing boats used for catching sauri, scattering under certain atmospheric conditions. But honestly, seeing it like that, logic barely makes sense. Haunting lights.
What was there?
A hiker in British Columbia saw something wild that you wouldn't believe at first. Colorful lights were coming out of the distant mountains, slowly spreading across the sky and constantly shifting shapes. It honestly looked like some kind of mysterious power had been unleashed. As the lights stretched across the sky, it gave him chills, as if something bad was about to happen.
There, nothing. How? What?
And just as suddenly as it began, it disappeared, leaving him totally clueless about what on earth he had really seen. Strange crack.
Truman Show.
Can the sky really split? Sounds crazy, right? But something like that actually happened in Austin, Texas. A clear crack appeared in the sky. Not a cloud formation, but something completely unusual. It looked almost like the sky itself could tear apart, though thankfully it didn't. Still, the sight was eerie enough that maybe it should be taken as a warning. Fiery ring. While exploring the beautiful clouds, a local in West Virginia witnessed something unbelievable. Suddenly, in the traveling clouds, a blazing ring formed in the sky, fiery and ominous, like a portal opening from some otherworldly place. For a brief moment, it felt as if hell itself had opened above the earth. Thankfully, it disappeared almost immediately, but the memory of that terrifying moment will stick with him forever. Sun halo. While carving through the snowy slopes of Sweden, tourists noticed something in the sky that looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. Gradually, the sunlight started shifting, and a weird glowing circle appeared around the sun, almost like multiple suns had appeared at once. It looked incredible, but there's a scientific explanation. It's called a sun halo. These rings form when sunlight passes through tiny ice crystals in high-altitude clouds, bending and reflecting to create a perfect glowing circle. Now, you'll know exactly what it is if you see it yourself. Mythical giant. A Turkish man was casually recording a weather moment, unaware that he was about to capture something unbelievable. A huge demon-like face forming within the clouds. It looked as if some massive being was watching over the city from above. Honestly, if this hadn't been caught on camera, everyone would have thought it was just another mythical story. Unreal lights. Late one night in Austin, Texas, a guy saw something wild in the sky. Strange lights flickered through the clouds, unlike any thunder or storm, shifting and twisting as if a portal were opening. The shapes kept changing, giving the feeling that the end of the world could arrive any moment, a surreal spectacle that made it seem like the world itself was on the edge of something extraordinary. Haven sign. A cloud in Naga City took on a remarkable form, resembling Jesus with uncanny clarity. The way the hands were raised, the body perfectly shaped. It didn't look like an optical illusion or the trick of the light. Everyone was shocked and surprised by what they were watching. Locals believed it was a true blessing, a sign from heaven, an extraordinary moment that felt almost impossible to ignore. Sky mystery.
Holy shit.
A hiker in Colorado shared a strange clip on social media that has left viewers completely puzzled. In the video, you can see unusual lights traveling across the sky, moving in a way that almost looks like raw energy.
Oh my god.
The entire scene feels surreal, like something out of a sci-fi story. People shared different opinions. Some believed it was otherworldly activity, while others thought it could be nature showing some strange changes. Portal opening. An unknown source shared a strange video online that has left everyone completely puzzled. A glowing object can be seen hovering in the sky, releasing what looks like streams of energy, and for a moment, it seems like a portal is trying to open, but never fully does.
Oh.
People have been debating what it could be. Some believe it's some sort of otherworldly activity, while others were concerned that it's a good thing the portal didn't open. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened. Mysterious energetic ball. A man was heading home late at night when he noticed something strange in a parking lot. A glowing ball that seemed to pulse with otherworldly energy. It moved around at full speed, darting here and there, and looked seriously scary. Luckily, he didn't stick around for long and quickly drove away, because who knows what could have happened if he had stayed any longer. The hum.
Here we go.
Across the skies of Australia, eerie trumpet sounds rang out on February 13th, 2025, part of the worldwide phenomenon known as heavenly trumpets, or the hum. The noise is unnervingly loud, almost like a warning from the heavens. Similar sounds have been heard globally over the past year. The person who shared the video is a devoted follower of Jesus Christ.
Here we go. Here we go again.
And according to him, it's high time that we pay attention to such signs and take them seriously. Mysterious portal. A Colombian guy was stargazing when he noticed a strange light in the sky. It looked just like a portal had opened up there, with a glowing ring shape that matched it perfectly. He kept watching, trying to figure out what it could be. But since it was so far away, no one could tell what it really was. 3-Eye Atlas. Earlier this year, astronomers spotted something unusual racing through our solar system. A visitor from another star system named 3-Eye Atlas. It wasn't born near our sun and was moving unbelievably fast, over 60 kilometers per second. Scientists say it's only the third interstellar comet ever discovered. As it passed the sun, it released glowing gas and dust, forming a strange bright tail. Some experts worried it might head toward Earth, but so far, there's no danger, nothing to panic about. Two sun. We've seen the mystery of the two moons before, but that was artificial. Now the spotlight turns to China, where people witnessed two suns in the sky. It looked like a sun from another planet had suddenly appeared beside our own. The sight didn't last long, but it was enough to shock everyone. Scientists quickly investigated and explained the reason. What people actually saw were sundogs, an optical illusion caused when sunlight passes through ice crystals high in the atmosphere. Angelic encounter. A tourist stumbled upon something he never imagined, an angelic figure with glowing wings standing right before him. Shocked, he immediately sensed it had come straight from the heavens. The figure hovered there for a few moments, and then, out of nowhere, another glow appeared at his feet, and the angel vanished. Surely, witnessing something so otherworldly must have changed his beliefs forever. Jesus cloud.
Way over yonder, and what do you think I see? I see a band of...
What looked as a simple cloud turned into an extraordinary moment. Slowly, it started to take the shape of Jesus, almost like the sky was showing off. And then, right above the head, a ring of light appeared, glowing softly, like a halo had magically dropped into place. It just hung there for a bit, perfectly formed, totally surreal, like nature was putting on a show.
I definitely am.
Rogue planet. Astronomers recently spotted a rogue planet wandering far across the galaxy, drifting alone, not orbiting any star. It's about 620 light-years away, forming like a young star, gobbling up gas and dust at an incredible rate. For now, it's just a distant wanderer. But the idea is chilling. Rogue planets move unpredictably, and there's always a tiny chance one could drift into our solar system. But for now, it's far, far away, happily exploring the cosmos, and we can just sit back and watch the stars without worrying. Planet B? Elon Musk recently hinted that the end of the world isn't happening tomorrow, but it will happen eventually.
Something will happen to Earth, hopefully not soon.
Which means humanity needs a backup plan. The idea he proposed for survival is move to Mars.
The probable lifespan of civilization is much greater if we're a multi-planet species, and ultimately even go beyond our solar system. But the first step is being multi-planet, Mars being the only realistic option for that.
And considering the signs we're seeing around us today, it sounds wild, yet smart. Our planet won't last forever, and having a plan B on another world isn't just sci-fi, it's practical survival thinking. Apophis. Ever heard of asteroid Apophis? It's a giant rock, bigger than a football stadium, flying past Earth in 2029. So close it'll pass under some satellites. Crazy, right? Scientists can't wait to check it out, getting a rare peek at a massive space traveler zooming by. Don't worry, it's not crashing here, but just imagining something that huge whizzing past our planet gives a serious wow moment about how wild space really is. Wobbling surface. A digger operator in Brazil saw the ground beneath his vehicle wobble and ripple like liquid. The soil rose and fell in waves, creating a surreal effect as if the Earth itself was alive. He had no idea what it could be, but since you're with 50 million, and I never post anything without research, here you go. According to some of the articles I read, this could be soil liquefaction, which happens when saturated soil temporarily loses its strength. Y2K glitch.
Y2K, the year 2000 computer glitch that threatens to shut down the world's computers. A lot of people still thought it was a joke. Today, no one is laughing that have spent an estimated $200 billion trying to fix the problem.
Back in 1999, the whole world was counting down to midnight, but not everyone was celebrating. The Y2K glitch had people panicking that computers everywhere would crash when the clock hit 2000. Banks, flights, power grids, everything seemed at risk. Some built bunkers, others pulled cash from ATMs, preparing for the worst. Then midnight struck, and nothing happened. No global blackout, no chaos, just relief. Turns out, all that fear was over a bug that never bit. Cryptic message.
Orange County cable customers heard the ominous prediction on the air today that the world is going to end Saturday.
Viewers in Southern California got the scare of their lives when TVs suddenly blasted a creepy emergency alert claiming the world might end. The eerie voice warned of chaos and destruction, hinting at a planet heading toward Earth. Turns out, it wasn't an official message, but a hijacked broadcast someone had hacked into the system. Still, for a few unsettling minutes, it felt like the end was near. And honestly, who wouldn't freak out hearing that on live TV? Crow's warning. Out of nowhere, the skies over a town in Israel were filled with hundreds of crows, flying in a strange, almost hypnotic pattern. They gathered in the same spot repeatedly, something birds rarely do naturally. People watching couldn't help but feel that the crows were trying to send a message. Some locals believe crows can sense danger before it strikes, so seeing them behave like this felt like a warning from nature itself. Unusual cloud.
You guys, I have never seen anything like this. This is... wow.
A tourist in Costa Rica witnessed something truly unbelievable in the sky. A cloud unlike any other. It looked almost like a portal, with a glowing light inside, as if descending straight from the heavens. She felt it wasn't an ordinary cloud at all, but a sign from God.
Look at the sky. It's absolutely... it's like a sign of God.
For any traveler, experiencing something like this would surely be unforgettable. A moment that stays in your memory forever. Underground hell.
Oh wait, is that fire? What? Wait.
We usually think of portals opening up in the sky, but in this video, a worker opened a portal on the ground, and it looked like hell itself. When he removed the bricks, the view below was terrifying. Glowing red flames stretching deep down, just like we imagine hell to be.
Dude, put it back! Put it back! That's literally the entrance to hell!
Normally, nothing like this exists under the ground, so what was really down there? Light ring. Let's head to Italy, where strange lights in the sky have left people completely puzzled. These glowing lights formed a perfect ring shape, just like the previous ones we've seen. It had that same mysterious, portal-like vibe. And the weird part? The same kind of ring-shaped lights are appearing in different parts of the world too. It's hard not to think these are signs that something big, either coming or maybe ending. Crackland. It's not just the sky anymore. Now even the ground is giving us signs. The first one comes from near our own Nevada desert, where a drone camera captured something unbelievable. A long stretch of land, several kilometers wide, cracking open right down the middle. No one knows why it happened or what caused it. Some might think it's from an earthquake, but here's the strange part. There were no reports of any seismic activity at all. Unidentified lights. A fisherman in Portugal was out on his usual routine when he noticed something strange far out at sea. At first, he thought it was just the sunset, but after looking closely, he realized it wasn't. It was a massive, glowing ring of light shimmering over the water, like something extraordinary was happening out there. Unsure and uneasy, he decided not to sail any closer and turned back. What exactly happened in that spot still remains a mystery. Smoke ring. We've seen glowing ring-shaped lights before.
Staying still.
But this one was different. A smoke ring spotted in Peru. It hovered just above the ground, staying in the area for a while before slowly fading away. Locals were completely shocked. And honestly, who wouldn't be? Seeing a perfect ring of smoke floating in the air like that isn't something you witness every day. Whatever it was, it left everyone puzzled and a little uneasy. Angelic visit. This one might just change what some of you believe. Recently, a security guard at a Romanian church heard strange noises late at night. When he went to check, he was shocked. Inside stood a glowing figure, shining so brightly it looked straight from heaven itself. The figure had a pure, angelic presence and lingered for a while, almost as if searching for something, before disappearing. Locals later said they believed it was an angel sent by Jesus to bring special blessings. Mysterious glowing light. A man shared a clip online showing that the sky over Basel was anything but ordinary. In one part of the clouds, a strange glowing light appeared, something no one had ever seen before. The way it shined so beautifully in just one spot left many people puzzled. Some believed it was light coming straight from heaven, a divine blessing, while others thought there had to be a reason behind it, though no one really knows what. Jerusalem trumpet. Trumpet sounds are being heard in different parts of the world nowadays, but I think it all started back in 2019, in Jerusalem. That's where these mysterious sounds were first recorded. Back then, maybe people didn't pay much attention, but now it's all starting to make sense. With time, these sounds seem to be getting louder and more frequent, and just like in Jerusalem, it feels like that moment might have been the beginning of something bigger. Glowing light. On the way home from a long night shift, a man in Brazil noticed something strange in the sky. A glowing light was slowly expanding with every passing second. Within moments, it grew massive, almost as if something otherworldly was unfolding above. The man didn't stay and quickly left the area, but what truly happened there that night remains a mystery. Cloudy eye. Ever wondered if someone might actually be watching us from the sky? Well, people in a small town in Mongolia believe they saw proof. A massive cloud appeared, shaped exactly like an eye with light glowing perfectly in the center, just like a real one. Locals started calling it the Eye of God. But the real question is, was it just a random formation, or is someone really watching? Lifeless crows. There is a saying among Native Americans that crows sense danger before anyone else does. But in St. Louis one evening, hundreds of crows were suddenly found lifeless. It all happened so fast, and no proper reason was ever discovered. What's more, many crows had gathered that evening. Something was clearly wrong, a sign from nature that we're just not able to understand. Locust nightmare. Madagascar faced something straight out of a nightmare. Massive locust swarms devouring everything in sight. Millions of insects swept across fields, leaving destruction in their path. And locals said they had never seen anything like that. It felt almost apocalyptic. In such a short time, everything changed. And seeing so many locusts move together was like watching a horror scene come alive. It makes you wonder if the planet itself is trying to warn us. A sign that bigger challenges may be ahead. No shadow day.
It is Lahaina noon on the island of Oahu. This is a solar event that happens twice a year, only in the tropics.
Did you know that on July 3rd this year, people noticed something really strange? Across many areas, objects didn't cast any shadows at all, no matter their position. I know. It sounds puzzling, but since you're on 50 million, I'll explain. It's called Lahaina noon, a solar phenomenon that happens twice a year in the tropics. When the sun is directly overhead at 90 degrees to the Earth's surface, Any object sitting flat shows no visible shadow at all. So next time you're in the tropics, don't be shocked if your shadow disappears. Dark object fall. Locals in an Indian village saw a dark object falling from the sky, emerging right from between the clouds. When it landed, no one went near. It looked like something straight out of outer space. Later, authorities confirmed it was a cloudburst, though it happened in a somewhat unusual way. Let's just agree on that. But if you think it might be something else, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Strange rain. Have you ever heard of fish raining from the sky? Sounds crazy, right? But it actually happened in Iraq, leaving locals completely baffled as fish fell from the sky, and the strangest part, many were still alive. Witnessing it was totally puzzling. Scientists explain that sometimes a waterspout can suck up water, fish, and other small creatures from rivers, lakes, or the sea. When the winds weaken, the fish fall back to the ground, creating the bizarre phenomenon known as fish rain. Unbelievable discovery. Something truly unbelievable happened in the Saudi desert. Water was discovered right in the middle of the desert. Finding water there feels almost like a miracle, and it immediately caught everyone's attention. But there's more to the story. Native Saudis have a centuries-old belief that if water ever appears in their desert, it is a sign that the end of the world is near. Now that water has actually been found, people are wondering, could this ancient belief really come true? Rare catch. An Aussie guy was testing one of his new body cameras on a stormy day, when suddenly, a meteor hit the bay right in front of him. The light from the meteor was so bright that for a moment, nothing around could be seen clearly. It went straight into the ocean, and the whole moment felt unbelievably rare. The fact that it was all captured on a body cam makes it even more amazing. 2 moon. Dubai locals spotted 2 moons in the sky, and everyone was completely shocked. No one had any idea what was going on, and social media quickly lit up with theories. Some thought it was a rare celestial event, while others wondered if it was something mysterious or supernatural. But then the truth came out. It wasn't a real space phenomenon at all. The 2 moons were actually a projection celebrating the UAE's Hope probe mission to Mars, showing Mars's 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Unidentified figure. A Reddit user shared a clip showing a figure hovering above the ground with wings fully outstretched, moving in a way that was seriously eerie. Its face couldn't be seen, but it glided along the power lines like it was drawing energy from them. Then, suddenly, a bright spark flashed, and it vanished completely. People online are divided. Some believe it was Jesus, while others insist it was some kind of angelic figure. Let's move towards our subscribers' pick of the day. During a routine patrol off the coast of Australia, Coast Guards noticed something strange happening between the ocean and the clouds. Smoke seemed to be connecting the two, like something unusual was about to occur. Suddenly, flames appeared in the water, and the entire sky turned bright red, creating a terrifying atmosphere. For a brief moment, it felt like the end of the world had arrived.